What's going on, people? What is going on? As you already know, this is a Monday night, and if you're wondering, we on another side of the spectrum right now, on the AFN side of the game. Welcome to Cooler Talk Monday with Madge, Mike, Sports. I'm your host, the six man K Styles. As you already know, I am the DJ to check 1, 2s, and balances. Like I said, to my stage left, you already know who that is. That is Mad Mike Sports.
Ooh, yeah. What's good, people?
Yeah, he's on the I want to be on the Breakfast Club side of the game. The Breakfast Club side of the game right now. But before we get this thing started, we got 3 very important words that we always like to start these shows off with. And what is that, man?
The real
cow. And as y'all already know, today's roll call is going to be Joseph Thornton, Robert Ponder, Prince Kale, Tev Sports and Gaming, Melvin Emery, YMOF Jamal, Silas Draven, Sherman Wood, Andrew G, Low Ski, Michael Walker, not that Michael Walker. We got Deshaun Caswell, CG2K, Christian Wilkinson. That's the homie Chris. What's going on, man? D Coleman, Big Ant, another one of the fam. ATL Leo. We got Queen Asia in the building. We got Sonia, Dave DiBiase, Christy Lewis. Hey, man, we got the ladies out here tonight. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and put some flowers in the chat for the ladies. I want y'all to put some flowers in for the ladies. But while we're doing that, let's go ahead and cut it. Hey, 3, 2, 1. All right, yeah, that countdown was kind of jacked up, but hey, it is what it is. We got Juan in the building.
Y'all
we got
forgive me for a minute too. I might be a little slow to respond. I'm handling a little business as well as doing something, doing this live for you guys. So if y'all hear some noise, it's not me doing my thing with my thing. I'm just doing a little thing, if you get what I'm saying.
So you're telling me you're actually multitasking?
I don't know how successful I am with it, but I guess that's what you. I'm not very good at multitasking. Everybody who know me should know that by now.
Well, we know damn well your ass can't multitask. Hell, I barely can be able to multitask my damn self. But I know everybody's seen what the topic today is: quarterback controversy in Atlanta. Like I said, let me break it down on why we doing it like this. As we've already seen these last couple weeks, especially with the performance of Marcus Mariota, has brought in a question. Well, really the question of quarterback change for the Atlanta Falcons. Actually, it's been going on for about a month now. But I think after last week, it's definitely done hyped up. Ramped up a little bit. So it's always going to be that question.
Can't hear that. Y'all can't hear that beeping in the back. Sounds good.
Oh yes, it did, but it sounds like. Well, it sounds like you typing up a thesis statement over there.
Oh, damn. My bad.
No, you good, man. You good. That's fine. It kind of adds something to
I'm
it.
trying,
Kind of.
y'all. I'm trying to multitask. I told you I'm multitasking. This has been a crazy few days. So you guys be patient with Mad Mike Sportsman. Um, I would prefer to you guys please head over to Georgia Sports Nation / Mad Mike, as well as Atlanta Falcons Nation. I will be uploading there. In the meantime, until I get the situation with the hacker 100% resolved. It's going through a little transition, but if you guys love us, support us. It will mean a great deal to myself and Miss Maggie, Six Man K Styles, if you just support those other channels and just spread the news of what exactly is going on. So thank you for that.
AKA, get y'all asses over there and subscribe. It's free. No. So it's very interesting that this topic is coming on right now because Arthur Smith actually made a statement today as far
Oh gosh.
as where it goes on to. Um, Let me see if I can bring this. Y'all don't mind if I bring something up for y'all, do you?
Ooh.
Can you see that? Let me know if I need to.
Toy.
All right, let me see if I can. So pretty much Arthur Smith has said if there is a quarterback change, he would definitely let you know. He said he promised we'll see it play out in practice and we'll hear about it from him rather than Atlanta trying for a competitive advantage via subterfuge. So pretty much he's saying if I want your asses to know, it's gonna happen.
Right.
But I find it kind of interesting that he said he made it clear he doesn't think the quarterback. Let me. I'm kind of storming here a little bit.
Just
Yeah,
paraphrasing
yeah,
just a
I'm going.
tad bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna highlight this portion of it right here. He said he made it clear on Monday that he doesn't think the Falcons have a quarterback situation, that he doesn't view Mariota as close to the biggest issue with the offense, and that the team does decide to make the switch to Ridder. Smith will deliver the news and it will be evident in practice.
Practice.
Okay, so he called out the offensive line. Drew Dalman snapping issues, pass protection is major piece. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring that up is we're gonna we gonna switch it up tonight.
Hmm.
We gonna switch it up tonight.
Really?
Yes. We gonna we're gonna take we're gonna take a play out of Coach's book tonight. What play are we talking about? We want to hear what y'all think the Falcons should do here. Do you feel like Arthur Smith is being stubborn about making his move? Do you feel like he's doing right by him? Instead of me and Mike talking about it, we want to hear what y'all have to say about it.
Ooh. So we're gonna have that. Oh wow.
The thing about it is, the rules are it's going to be one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And we ain't about to be on here for no 7 hours.
No, we can't have that one.
I can't. I got work in the morning.
I can't have that one.
So
not 7 hours.
So we got the link in the chat. The floor is yours. Don't be shy. We don't bite over here. Lord.
That's gonna be interesting because they're so used to us having our opinions on things. And look who it is. It has to be you. Of course it's you.
Oh, yeah.
I need a little bit of therapy right about now too.
Oh Lord, boy, Juan, what's good, man? What is good, man?
Man, I'm in here painting, listening to y'all, man. You know, doing housework.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Man said housework. Ooh, I feel bad for you.
Hey, I got to get 3 rooms together for Thanksgiving. I'm 2 rooms in. So.
Oh, it is. Yeah, good gosh.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, like I said, shoot, don't beat yourself up too much about it. Like I said, just do your thing, man. So what's good with you?
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about this too. You know, everybody saw the dumpster fire we saw. We saw Mariota try to throw a Hail Mary from his back on the ground.
My Bell still ain't shit though for that comment he made about that play.
Oh my God.
But the thing is though, I believe he's sticking with Mariota for the fact that what people overlook is the team fell apart instead of just one person. Now, and I'm going with this on my opinion. If the defense had been making plays and the offense, you know, special teams would have been making plays and everything, I believe that then it would have been more or less like, hey, we single out Mariota. Okay, is Desmond Ridder ready to play? I'm going to say no, because one, his experience, he doesn't have on-field experience. And everybody's going to say, oh, well, how's he going to get it if you don't throw him in? If you put him in out of sheer frustration, you set the team back to week 1. And by us having to play teams that are defensive-minded and they're run-heavy, i.e. Baltimore and, you know, Chicago, you put us in a bad position because his main thing is going to be passing the ball. And we also know this is a run-first team. So he's going to have a handicap like Mariota, which is, hey, I'd rather step up in the pocket and make 20, 30 yards down the field versus the run game, which controls the game, period. So you kind of half and half on that. So Arthur Smith is sticking with what he believed works because, hey, the guy's still familiar. Every team has had a trash game. Look at Josh Allen. Josh Allen had a terrible game and put the Bills in 3rd place. But he's supposed to be the NFL's golden boy. What did they do? They trashed him for all of those intos he got. So let's just put that into perspective. So if that team that was quoted to be the best in the NFL are now 3rd in their division, and now they're giving Josh Allen the business, Arthur Smith ain't going to come off Mariota right now. He wants to see beyond a shadow of a doubt that Mariota can now do running game, or if he decides to switch it up, short passes. I'm just saying be patient.
Okay. So my question would be to you is based on that is What do you think is what the people are seeing that screams Desmond Ridder? Now, what I'm saying, the reason why I'm saying this is, what do you think the real end game behind it? Do you feel like it's one of those things where, okay, we want to see Desmond Ridder just because we tired of Mariota and we want to see him succeed, or are we just throwing him out here only for the simple fact of we need a basis on if we decide to get a guy next year?
Okay, it's going to be threefold. The first thing is we all know passing quarterbacks are exciting in the fact that they could possibly do what we saw with the Panthers, throw that once in a lifetime Hail Mary touchdown to end the game, and everybody, look at that pass. That pass was wonderful. So it's exciting. It gets the crowd going. The second thing is Mariota is boring, and the run game kind of covers up a lot of deficiencies if you're not good on passing, because you don't have to do a lot of thinking. You don't have to, scan the field as much and get yourself set and, step up into the, pocket and throw. Your progressions are not as evident. You got to dump the ball off, or, you kind of try to hide it, do misdirection. So it's a little bit easier, and it's easier on the O-line. But I believe they want to see the new toy, and they want to be excited. It goes back to what we said about Vic. Vic didn't win a ton of games, but he was exciting. And they don't want a boring quarterback, and they especially don't want a boring quarterback that's not winning. As long as he's winning games, everybody's kind of like, I'm on the fence with him, but he is winning games. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right. But if now it's like, oh, you're boring and you're not winning games and you ain't gonna throw for 300 yards. Nah, bro, we want to see Ridder. And what they're not looking at is you destroy the chemistry on the O-line, because now the head coach is telling the team, I don't trust the man to lead us, even though you believe in him. I don't trust him to do it. I don't trust his judgment, nor do I trust your allegiance to his judgment. So you're telling the offensive line and you're telling the guys that back him up, I don't trust your judgment. That makes them look at him sideways. This is what y'all not paying attention to. They always say, if you lose a locker room, you lose the game, you lose the season, period. So if they back Mariota, even though we don't like it as fans, they trust him. They see something in him. They're going to play hard for him, even though they're making mistakes. They're still going to play hard for him, period. You put Ridder in, they have to now adjust themselves to his play style. And they know he doesn't have any experience with coverages. The other teams, they're going to blitz him, because they've seen it in preseason. He gets frazzled when pressure comes up the gut. And if we are complaining about them going up the gut on our O-line and our O-line isn't big enough, he's going to have a Justin Fields day. And they know it, because teams with stout defenses, they're going to send the house. During the preseason game, Ridder didn't always roll out when pressure came up the middle. He folded. He went backwards. Go look at the preseason games. He went backwards. That's due to his inexperience. Yeah, he can throw the ball, but you risk that young man getting hurt. And then you throw off the chemistry. Now the team is demoralized, because why? They're looking like, well, why'd you switch him out? But y'all want excitement. Y'all want the new toy. Just saying.
All right, Jamaris, what's going on, man?
What's up? What's up, everybody in the chat? Jamer's58 Gilliam here, joining the cooler talk for a second. And I promise I'm not going to hold y'all for 8 hours or 7 hours.
Oh man, what you got on the topic tonight, man? How you feeling about this controversy, with this supposed quarterback controversy, and what do you stand on it, man? Give us your thoughts on it.
Marcus Mariota is a scapegoat. We keep having this discussion every time we take L's. I'm sick of seeing it on social media. I'm sick of it, and these other YouTuber Falcon fans keep calling for Ridder time this, Ridder time that. I mean, look, Desmond Ridder, I would like to see him week 1 of the 2023 season. Like Falcons therapist said, we cannot throw off that chemistry right now, because as of right now this season we have exceeded expectations. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And we doing this with Mariota under center. So I said this before in my humble pie video, like, we need to stop this Ridder talk, because and let Coach Smith run this team the way that he wants to run it, because we still haven't broken into this regime yet. So it's y'all got to give this whole process patience. Yes, I want to see Ridder, but at the same time, I'm not in favor of throwing off the chemistry. We got we still in the mix of winning this division, while Mariota is still the starter under center. I mean, believe it or not, we still in the mix. And then putting in Desmond Ridder is not going to fix the problems that we've been having. It's not going to fix everything. Is it going to fix those missed tackles on defense that we've been seeing? No.
That part.
It's I mean, look, it's not going to fix our shaky O lineman. It's not pure garbage, but it's shaky.
So
and check this. What? Hold on. I know you got a question coming up, K-Style, but here's this thing that you've been pointing out all season that they haven't been doing. Look at my screen. They have been giving us this.
There you go. There you go.
Tell you that, hey man, you know he pays attention.
Pays attention.
Hey, appreciate that, bro.
So speaking on that, and I asked Juan this question as well, is your opinion. Do you feel like the Ridder time narrative? Do you feel like the Ridder time narrative is is on the positive side, as far as, okay, you want to see him, what he got, and then next year we know what to expect next year? Or do you think that the narrative is more so, oh, let's throw his ass out there so if he don't play well, we can get one of them quarterbacks next year?
No, I think it's on the side, especially from a fan perspective. We just want to see him because we're tired of Mariota. That's just how it pans out. We want to see Ridder now. We sick of Mariota, and we just reopening them stitches, bringing up him trying to throw a Hail Mary pass off his back and not building. And I noticed the lack of chemistry that I see between him and Kyle Pitts. You missed a wide open Kyle Pitts, and that's given these Ridder fans, some ammo, saying, look at this, put in Ridder. So that's just how it is, Six Man. We just, as a whole, we just tired of looking at Mariota. Me personally, I say we keep him in.
Can I say something right quick that people aren't paying attention to?
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Say we all get what we want, just like we did with Matt Ryan. And yes, I'm gonna bring that up.
Oh boy.
Say we get rid of him for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Say Arthur Smith just blow a fuse and just say, all right, throw him in there, whatever. Do you not realize his expectations is going to be to win the rest of the games this season to get us to the playoffs? Y'all do know that, right? because people got real unrealistic expectations. They're not going to give him the leash they gave Mariota because y'all want to see him. You're going to expect him to throw 300 plus yards to win games so we can get to the playoffs, so we can have that little comeback story. And I said this on the show. He's not going to be the comeback kid for 2022. Y'all do realize if he doesn't live up to that expectation, you ruin his confidence. You ruin this man's flow with the team. Don't you think he's going to be even harder to start next year? Because if he just sits and watches everything Mariota does, right, wrong, or indifferent, and he's taking this class up front and in person, he will be more prepared for 2023 with a fresh slate versus everybody gonna have the side eye on this cat. Like, okay, you didn't live up to our expectations. You got to go. And then in the offseason, you got to hear, oh, your job might be gone because the Falcons might be looking for another quarterback. So now, not only have you thrown away 2022 season betting on fans once, but you've also now put in jeopardy 2023 and a possible quarterback for the future of our franchise. See, y'all want something right now, but you got to think about the implications later, because guess what? We got a lot of money coming up. Considering what we got right now, we should be fortifying the trenches. So if you put him in and it don't work out, now you reset the clock. Now we got to find a quarterback and got to take money away from fortifying the trenches, which is going to protect that new rookie. So you put us back another 2 years. But y'all want to see, man? Yeah, y'all want to see Ridder, though. I mean, hey.
Like I said, and Larry Cole here. This is actually the comment I've been looking for somebody to say all night. He's basically said we see Ridder and what he got, so we won't miss out on one of those good QBs that's coming out of the draft. That's actually one of the. This is one of the reasons why we're having this conversation, and that's why I need Larry Cole. I kind of need you to. I'm gonna put the link in again. Because, like I said, I would rather you explain it here than there. The only thing I have to say to a comment like that is that doesn't sound like you have a lot of confidence in Ridder your damn self.
It's preseason.
That's like I said, that's why I wanted to open it up, especially like this, because like I want, like when we hear stuff like we just want to see Ridder just so we don't miss out on a quarterback next year. I mean, even if it doesn't fill out, why doesn't Desmond Ridder get a chance next year?
Right.
Why doesn't he get a chance next year? Because now by you doing that, see, now you set the expectation of the one and done quarterback.
Yep.
Because it's not a guarantee that Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, what OG Sam say, Bryce Stroud is not a guarantee that they gonna hit. So now you have to start the process all over again. So are you going to show the same energy? So let's just say the Falcons do get one of those two quarterbacks. Are you going to have the same expectation of if they don't do it right the first year, you're going to get a quarterback next year? Yeah. This is what we're talking about.
And not to mention, you still got to play the players that's on the team. So now you take money away from playing for the players that is making a difference on this team. So you risk losing top players in your offensive line, in your defense, and on special teams to sacrifice for a quarterback who may not work out.
Right.
Just because y'all want to see the new toy.
Yeah.
See, and if he doesn't play well, you right back in the same position where sorry, I want to see what the rookie, let's just say, the rookie even start out like this is the same. It's a repetitive cycle. You just want to see for the next to see what the next tour.
Right
Like I
back to
said, at the
square
end of the
one.
day,
Right.
Yep.
it just takes time to develop players, man. I've always said that. Gotta give it time.
And I think what the issue comes down to is, and I always say this, is as us as Falcon fans, we've never been part of a process where we've literally had to go through this, where you have that bridge quarterback and you have that rookie behind him, and he's developing. Not saying that Ridder is a bad quarterback, but what you want to do is, and Dave Ragone said it in one of his pressers a few weeks ago, is he's in our ears. We're customizing plays that he likes. So what they're essentially telling you is the plan is Desmond Ridder to start next year or later in the season, or like I said, they may be looking at starting Ridder after the bye week. But what they're doing is he's acclimating himself with these coaches.
Right.
So now they're getting mind to mind together. See, what people kind of fail to realize too is that's what's part of the rebuild process. Like I said, you're not guaranteed to get, okay, I'm going to have the superstar quarterback and we're going to start him from day one. We ain't seen this process since 2001. It's 2022 going on 2023. And a lot of the Falcon fans.
A lot of people been alive.
Right.
Yeah.
And Styles, to your point, man, you can't, as a player, any sports player, you can't get better if you don't know what bad looks like. He has to know what bad looks like from an experience standpoint. So he knows, hey, that's not what they want from me. That's not what I need to do. He's taking notes. See, y'all looking at it like, oh, Mariota's terrible. Mariota's a lesson. And he's watching that lesson every game. And then he comes over to the sideline, happy or not, hey, bro, don't do what I did. Do A, B, C, and D. He's getting lessons from Dave Ragone and Mariota. So he's gaining experience as he's watching the game. So when he gets that opportunity, that memory that he has from this season, it'll translate to next season. That helps his learning curve shorten. But if he never sees terrible, he gonna make all kind of mistakes, very simple mistakes that Mariota's making right now.
This is the process. This is the process that we was trying to get out of Michael Vick, but what happened? Chris Chandler got injured, so we put him. We threw Vick into the Wolves early. So I just thought I'd point that. I just thought I'd piggyback off of what you just said, therapist. Just and then and that'll be my ending discussion right there. I'm about to hop off. I gotta get ready for work. Thanks for having me, y'all.
Oh, we appreciate you.
Right. We appreciate you, man. We definitely appreciate it. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to Jamarius. Make sure you go and subscribe to him as well. But I see a guy here, Bernard Thompson Falcon. Like I said, the StreamYard link is in the chat. If you want to go ahead and discuss your digressions, like I said, you can hit the link and tell us what are your thoughts on this situation and where do you stand on it. So it's wide open. Trey, man, I know you've been sitting here a while, man. Trey, what you got for us, man? What you got for us?
What's going on, y'all? Y'all done a pretty good job in here explaining this, but I just wanted to say something right quick. A lot of y'all are saying, let's play Ridder to see what we got, to see if we need to draft a quarterback next year. I've looked at every single one of these quarterbacks, especially Bryce Young, since I am a Bama fan personally. But I've looked at most of these top quarterbacks, which is Bryce Stroud and Will Levis and all of these guys. What I don't understand is none of these dudes are quarterback system fits in our system. Bryce Young is not a run the ball 30 times a game and pass the ball 20. When he gets in the NFL, he's going to be a spread type quarterback that he's doing in Alabama right now. CJ Stroud, we should already know he's not going to be able to run the ball 20, 30 times a game and then pass the ball maybe 19 to 25 times a game. I don't want to see Will Levis in the Falcons uniform. I'm sure y'all don't either. He sucks. He's maybe the most overrated quarterback that I've seen in a while. So, with saying all of that, if we're going to say, I mean,
damn, Trey, that was vicious.
I mean,
that was very cruel.
Right now, my damn man.
What punches?
I love you, dude. I love you. Hey, you want to be my new protege?
I got you. You know, I got time. But you know, like I'm saying, man, you have to know not just okay, let's just draft a quarterback, but the dude has to fit the system. I mean, you literally drafted a Mariota clone and Desmond Ridder with just a bigger arm. That's it. You drafted a Mariota clone that's not as hyped up as Mariota was. And if you couldn't tell by the time we drafted him, I think somebody said this the night we was on live when we drafted him, that the plan was if we draft a Mariota clone over a guy like Malik Lewis or Matt Corral, isn't the plan to let him learn for at least a year and then let him take the keys? I mean, we said this all off season. We said this in the preseason. We said this in the preseason. We said unless we were just getting absolutely killed every single game, like those Cowboys and Patriots game last year.
Check Trey out too. He did a show with Noah. So if you guys, they're gonna do it as much as they possibly can. But he and Noah, they did a breakdown on the season. What, it was a couple of days ago. About a couple of days ago. So we'll make sure you guys I'll put that in the chat in our community tab so you guys can check that out also.
Thanks, man. But yeah, man, it's dude, you have to. We talked about this all off season, y'all. We talked about this during the preseason. We said Ridder was going to need some more time. Y'all said y'all wanted to see him start during week 1. We said there was like a 99 to 1% chance that was going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. Now y'all want to see him just because, like Arthur Smith said, you lose 2 games in 5 days, everyone want to start to panic. But before basically all of last week, we were leading the division. Y'all was happy with Mariota. Y'all didn't hear a single word about Desmond Ridder. Until we started losing games like that. I didn't hear a single word about Mariota. Now, no one wants to point out that the offensive line did bad Thursday. No one wants to point out that we had key turnovers in that Chargers game. Drake London. Thank you very much for that. No one wants to point out that our corners are looking like burnt toast right now with Casey Hayward and AJ Terrell. No one wants to say anything about that. But the time Mariota makes that one little mistake that you say, wow, Mariota, what are you doing? Hey, it's time for Ridder. Now,
hey, Trey. Hey, Trey, you make a good point, man. And I want to throw this at you so you can add more fuel to the fire. Didn't the Bills lose 2 games back-to-back off of that same type of stuff where, you know, Josh Allen was throwing interceptions and they really weren't making plays like that?
Oh, y'all should have seen Josh Allen yesterday. Jesus.
Yeah, that's my point.
That boy looked so lethargic yesterday, especially that game and the interception. I don't know what he was looking at. I don't know what he was throwing the ball. But you could tell Patrick Peterson was playing underneath coverage. I can tell that. I've watched enough film to tell he was playing the underneath part of that because you have a safety over the top. What are you playing over the top for if you got a safety over the top? He's playing underneath coverage. Josh Allen is staring him down. He said, "Oh yeah, just throw me the ball. Just throw the ball. I'm waiting for it. Just throw me the ball." Is that what y'all want Desmond Ridder to do right now?
Right.
Or do y'all want him to learn and take over the keys in 2023 when you got $75 million? You got 8 draft picks. It's a defensive loaded draft next year. I mean, really is well balanced too because there's some offensive stars in there next year too. And you can well over the offensive line. Maybe get him another weapon to go out there next to Drake and Kyle. And then you get the defense straight. Or do y'all want him to go out here and try to bring back a team that right now is trying to figure itself out?
All right. Hey, Coach, man, what's going on?
What's going on? I just want to say something right quick. If you listen to the press conference today, Coach Smith, one thing he mentioned, he's like, we're still in this. You won't see Desmond unless we're completely out of this thing, guys. So just hold on to your horses. If he plays like you guys said, it'll be after the bye. That's only if we are out of this thing. If we're still in it, you won't see Desmond. So, don't expect to see Desmond until we're completely out of this race. We're not out.
Nope.
So all this Desmond, yeah, he's there. But he brought this man in for a reason, guys. He didn't just go out and tell this guy to come here for 2 years. Now, this is a 2-year contract. He wanted him to learn 1 year, then he probably wanted to back up the next year, just in case. So you're not going to get rid of Marcus. Marcus is going to be in for another year. So, so just hold on to your horses.
Look, if the coach said so, man, we got to follow in line, bro.
But hey, like I say, we can blame, like everybody going, like Trey just said, everybody's blaming Marcus for last week. It's the whole damn team that was terrible.
Facts.
Everybody. So, like I said, 13. I said it yesterday. 13 points, 3 interceptions we missed. Simple as that. You get those interceptions, that's a chance they don't score those points, and we can win this game.
So, hey, Ghost of Judah, hold on back there. We see you back there, man. We're gonna bring you on in a few minutes. Let me get OG Sam over here, get some of his thoughts right quick, man.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm in the middle of dinner, so I'm gonna let you guys go.
Okay, I appreciate you, Coach.
Peace out, guys. Thank you.
What up, OG?
I appreciate you,
Coach. Boys and girls, 30 birds of all ladies was happy. Just a quick, because I'm in the car headed in to get some work done. We need to stop with the Mariota Desmond Ridder comparison, because there's one glaring instance that shows a major difference between them two. The intangible. Desmond Ridder communicates with his O-unit teammates. Mariota does not, and that's the entire whole damn problem. There's no discussion of route concept or where you should be or shouldn't be. You don't see him explaining to motherfuckers what should go on. He's sitting over there on the sideline when they come off the field, and he got his head down. That's not what you want in a leader. That's not what we need. Okay. With that being said, experience is the key to any and everything. And yeah, he was brought in to help do 2 things: teach the system and help win. And by all accounts, it don't look like he's doing either one. Okay. Wow. Now, yeah, there's a lot wrong with this team. 1, Troy Anderson should be the starter at middle linebacker. 2, injuries. 3, offensive line cohesiveness. Now, unless all that shit changes overnight, we just going to deal with the consistent growing pains that are going on right now.
So,
but as far as this quarterback comparison and this quarterback issue, the issue are the intangible. It's all about communication. If your O-unit mates are not believing in your actions, then you need to change something.
All right.
If your O-unit teammates are not in practice, and after practice is over with, how about let's get some reps in? There's a problem.
Okay, we got you on that, OG. Hey, Ghost of Judah, what's going on, homie?
Hey, long time no see, man. Mike, how you doing? How y'all doing?
Hey, bro. I remember the name. Trust me, man.
I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. I know you remember. I don't know, man.
That's my dude, man. That's my dude.
But I am very happy to be playing y'all this week. That's for damn sure. I'm very happy to be playing y'all this week.
Yes, sir.
And I want to know how you guys run defense is, because I think Justin Fields might break another record this week, just to be honest. How's y'all run defense? Oh, that's what I want to hear. That's it. That's it. I like the fire.
We
Or
got
get
problems
broke.
at the linebacker position.
That's what I thought.
We got
Michael
we got problems at the
That's what I
linebacker position.
thought.
He might break one.
He might break. He might go for under
Yeah.
200. He might go for over 200 this game. Just to be honest. One more question: is Cordero Patterson playing?
He can. I could say he can get 80. He can get 80 yards. I believe he can get 80 yards
80?
on defense.
He's averaged 150 the past 2 games.
Well, stop. That man couldn't find a zone blitz if he had a roadmap and a compass.
I feel like this. If that O line hold up, if that O line hold up, he might break a record. If not, he gonna get broke off.
He gonna break his own record. I think he going for over 200 on y'all. Just to be honest, man, we need this game. Y'all couldn't even stop y'all couldn't stop the Panthers. Y'all couldn't even stop the Panthers, man. Like, come on, y'all know this is the wrong week to try to stop.
Are you really capping for a 9-sack dude?
Yeah, we number 1 in the league in rushing, bro, for a reason. We number 1 in the league in rushing for a reason.
You're not too far.
Not going to help you. You have Marcus Mariota, and you have that rookie. You got Marcus Mariota teaching your rookie how to be an NFL quarterback.
And who's teaching your quarterback?
My quarterback is in the game. What are you talking about?
Who's teaching your quarterback? He's 5 years behind.
He's making a record. He's making records
and
already.
Running don't make you a quarterback.
He's already making the records, and he's going to make even more against y'all, bro. He's going to make even more records against y'all.
But have y'all noticed he didn't say anything about him throwing the football? He just talking about them running the football.
They can throw the football, y'all too.
Y'all don't have the O line for him to be a passing quarterback like that. You don't, because if that was the case, he wouldn't have got that work early this year. If y'all had the O line for him to be a passing quarterback, he wouldn't have got that work early this year. Let's be real.
Our offensive line was a work in progress. We finally got our starting 5 now.
It still is a work in progress.
Why do you think he's running for all these 10 yards the past 2 weeks? Why do you think he's running for all these?
Because he can't throw the ball.
Now we got Chase. Now we just got Chase Claypool, who's gonna mess y'all up. You know Darnell Mooney is going to tear y'all up. There is nothing on your team that is discouraging or makes me think that y'all gonna beat us. Y'all are not world beaters.
I remember somebody else who said that.
Y'all are a trash team, and they in last place to be playing y'all.
You should really stop going outside and playing with Jack Frost. The ice is really messing with you.
I'm so happy to be playing the Atlanta Falcons this week because we need it. We need this win this week, and we'll get it against y'all.
And what happens? When you don't get the win? And what happens when you don't get the win? Because it ain't guaranteed. It's any given Sunday.
It's already guaranteed. What are you talking about?
No, I don't. It ain't. That don't mean nothing. Y'all the Bears.
Been the same since 28-3. You ain't been the same since
y'all ain't been scary since the 80s. Let's be real. Y'all ain't been scary since the 80s.
He brought up 28-3.
What is y'all future? What is your future?
You know what? But you know what, OG?
You're not even playing your future right now.
But you know what, OG? I love when they say 28-3. I love when they say 28-3 because y'all wasn't in the game playing us. So again, it doesn't matter.
And this is a guy that's capping for a quarterback that's already got one coach fired. And you're really happy about that?
That coach is gone. He's gone somewhere. Who cares about that guy? That coach is getting our quarterback. Yeah,
you're gonna be saying the same thing next year when this one gets fired.
Our offensive coordinator making our guy look like a king right now. He was offensive player of the week last week.
Your offensive coordinator got Justin Fields out here looking like a running back.
Player of the week last week. What are you talking about?
And Mariota been offensive player of the week. So what are you saying?
Mariota is trash, and you know it as a Falcons fan. You know.
So what you saying? Any trash quarterback can be offensive player of the week.
That's the problem. Our quarterback ain't trash. Yours is trash. Your quarterback is trash.
So let me ask you a question. You say he was offensive player of the week last week, right?
Yeah.
Did they win last week?
No. Or the week before last. Rushed for 150 yards twice and didn't win either game.
We did win the week before last, but we didn't win last week.
That man said the week before last.
Okay.
The whole week before last.
Okay.
But
Look,
I gotta ask.
Look, you're gonna take an L this week. There's nothing about your team that frightens us. You know,
Ain't
your
nothing about
run
y'all team that frightens us.
your run defense sucks. We know your quarterback sucks. You're not gonna put points on the board. You're gonna stay last in the NFC South.
You really
There's
think
nothing-
you
there's nothing that y'all
really
can
think
do.
y'all Bears
And
gonna
your-
come
Please.
to Atlanta and we gonna lay a
Please.
goose egg? No team has put a goose egg on us
Your-
all season.
Your
Wins or losses.
Your top team in NFC South doesn't even have a winning record. The Buccaneers are 5-5 and lead your division. That shows how
Well, we
weak
was
the
going
Bears
good with
are.
these damn divisions.
5-5.
What are you talking about?
5-5. They lead y'all division, right?
Okay. And
We were 4-4 in these damn divisions.
But y'all are a weak division, and you are a weak competitor this week, and we're going to destroy y'all this week.
Hold on,
That's all there is to it.
Wait a minute. Let me say this. Okay, you said our
I
run
just want to
defense
know.
is soft,
I
right?
just
Hey,
wanna know-
Larry Cole.
Go ahead,
Yeah, it
Go
is
ahead.
wild, Larry Cole. It is wild.
Hey, no, I
You
got
know
a
why?
question.
This
I
is
got a question.
ratings, Larry Cole. This is ratings, but it's not just ratings. It's the truth. I'm just spitting facts to
Hold
y'all
on.
that y'all are not. We don't care about the Falcons up here in Chicago,
No,
man.
you're
We don't
ignoring
care.
facts, too.
We don't
You're
care
ignoring
about the
a lot of
Falcons.
facts.
You
Hold on,
guys
hold
are
on.
irrelevant. You guys are irrelevant as it gets. The only news coming out of Atlanta was what happened to your rapper in Houston. That's the biggest news. But as far as your
Man talking
football
about
team,
19
you
years
guys are
now that the
trash,
Bears
bro.
been here.
You guys are
Hold on,
trash.
wait.
You guys are trash.
Hey,
AT Elliott, you're trash, bro. Get over it.
Were you alive when the Bears won?
Maybe.
Hey,
right.
hold on. Wait a minute. Okay.
Show some ID.
Oh, wait a minute. What's wait a minute?
Hold on,
Who's
whoa,
waiting?
no, you said
Who's waiting? The only
Hey,
people that's
hey,
waiting
hey,
is Falcon fans and the Falcons franchise to get their first Super Bowl. Y'all the only ones that's waiting on anything. Deion Sanders ain't coming out the tunnel. Y'all don't have any savior.
Man,
in
were
the
you
future.
alive?
Y'all gonna be going. Y'all gonna be missing on Sunday every Sunday like Chick-fil-A. Not ready to order clothes.
He want to get his 15 minutes of fame and show that Tommy.
I do this every week. I do this every week. What are you talking about? 15 minutes? I do this every week. This is nothing new to me, bro.
But how
Man,
about
and look,
Obviously, it's nothing new to you making a whole lot of noise and not saying nothing.
No. Mad Mike knows me. I've been doing this for a long time. You guys are no better. You know you suck. Don't try to act. Don't try to act.
Dead Clark was right twice a day.
Don't try to act like
hey,
you're
hey,
any kind of good because you're
Hold on,
not
fam.
good.
Hold on, fam. Hold on.
I didn't
Answer
mean
this
right
question.
quick. Hey,
When was the last time the Bears won anything?
Stop muting my mic. Who muted my mic? Stop muting my mic.
Answer the question.
no,
Answer the
hey,
question.
dude,
When was
you
the
getting
last
kind of
time the
reckless.
Bears
Reckless
won
over here.
anything?
You trying to ask you questions.
We won
You trying to
NFC
ask you
in
questions right here.
2006.
If you gonna disrespect everybody, and not let nobody ask no questions, you gonna get your ass muted, bro.
Don't mute
Mike.
me. Now
Well, then
ask
let us ask the question.
What's the question?
Now, my question was, if our run defense is so bad, wouldn't that make y'all run defense worse than ours?
Say it again.
Oh, you didn't hear that? I
didn't hear it.
Oh, he hear that one. He didn't hear that one.
No, I said so. If our run defense is that bad, wouldn't that make y'all run defense worse than us?
Why?
I'm looking at the rankings right now. Y'all damn near dead last in the league against the run.
That's not true. Are you talking about yards per game? Like what stat are you looking at when you say the worst run?
How the hell do you even
what
ask?
stat are you looking at? Because we're not even close to being the worst run defense in the league. What stat are you looking at?
Right now,
you talking about yards per game, rushing per attempt? What stat are you looking at, Mr. Analytical Man? Because your stats mean nothing. Your stats are worthless. Okay, your stats are
he didn't make it up.
Just like your team is worth.
You can't argue numbers just because you don't like them.
I'm still trying to ask him what stat is he looking at? Are you talking about overall? You talking about yards per game?
I'm looking at rushing yards total, rushing touchdowns given up. You last in the league at that.
Rushing touchdowns given up.
I'm looking at yards. Y'all 28th against the run.
Yep. Okay.
So how the Falcons' rush defense is worse than y'all's?
Because y'all are. Because y'all losers. Y'all let Panthers beat you. They ran it down your throats. You let trash teams. We've been playing against some pretty damn good teams here lately, man.
Yeah,
You say the Lions are a good
Your
team.
whole division is trash, bro.
You lost to
Your
the
whole
Lions.
division
Did
is
you just
trash.
say the Lions are a good team?
Your
And y'all
whole
blew a
division
24-2
is trash.
lead to them.
Lions beat the Packers. Lions beat the Lions. Damn near beat the Eagles. While
This
you
is where
bullshitting,
this is
Lions damn
the
sure beat the Eagles.
opinions versus facts type part.
You put the Falcons in our division. I guarantee y'all be 0-9 right now.
And I guarantee you, y'all will get drugged by great right now.
Look, the bottom line is you getting drugged this week. I don't care how sorry y'all. We showing no pity against y'all. We gonna drag y'all ass like y'all need to be dragged in Atlanta.
That's
In
what
Atlanta. We need this. This is a bye week. This is a bye week, bro.
If they drag us, please come on the show. Don't go hide like everybody else if y'all don't win.
Trust me, man.
Take it on the chin now.
Like I said, man, Mike know me for a long time. I will be here. I'm not man. I come up against everybody. I will be here, and I'll be talking about trash like I normally do. Especially against a trash team like yours. Especially against a trash team like yours. Who has nothing to offer the NFL right now but a bunch of dysfunction. That's what you guys are. You guys are trash and lame, and you better hope that there's some savior come and save your franchise, because we're gonna whip y'all ass this week. That's the bottom line. We're gonna whip your ass. We got a bear trap. Oh, what's the bear trap? What is the bear trap? What is it? Huh? Y'all got to be the dumbest stadium. Y'all got a Chick-fil-A up in your stadium. Can't even use it on Sundays. You know Chick-fil-A don't even open, right?
Who got to stop Cordell Patterson?
Not a very competent organization. Not a very competent organization. Not a very competent organization. You know that?
This man up here talking about
not a very competent organization.
If we ain't competent, name 5 players on your team that can stop Tyler Algier, Caleb Huntley right now, who can stop Cordell Patterson, who can totally shut down Kyle Pitts and Drake London.
Which was our trash. Which was our trash. We had to give you our trash, so we gave you Cordell Patterson. So
Cordell Patterson been in the league about 10 years, but what are you talking
Cordell Patterson last team was with us. We used them up. We let y'all have our little trash.
I swear y'all was begging for that man to come back last year. If I'm not mistaken.
Lord. It's kind of funny. I'm hearing all this from a 3-7 guy. What we talking about here?
They 3-7. Look, all I'm saying, you muted by the way. Because we can't get no word in. My thing is don't ignore your facts. Your team is 3-7. Falcons aren't.
Right.
Yeah. We're 4-6.
Yep.
And we have a better defense, and we have a higher rank offense. So those are facts. So we can't ignore what facts are. Whether you believe that we suck, and we probably do, but the record doesn't state it. The numbers don't state it. And we've actually, every top team, which we got off the Rams, almost every one of those games, we've been in one-score games?
Yep.
Almost every one of those games are on top teams in the NFL. So we talk about facts, not feelings. Like, you have every right to not believe in shit that Atlanta does, because a lot of stuff we do deserve, especially after that hideous game that we had against the Panthers. Oh, we deserve to be talked. Like, we embarrass ourselves. But don't sit up here and act like the Bears have been world champions 3, 4, 5 times out of the century, because you know and I know that you full of shit when it come down to that. They ain't won a damn thing since 85 Bears. And the 85 Bears ain't nothing but a carbon copy of the Grits Blitz. So you look that up, and those are facts.
Tell me when you won tell me when your franchise becomes Lombardi-less. And then
you alive in 1985.
Listen, tell me when your franchise becomes get away from being Lombardi-less, and then try to get with me. Once you get a Lombardi,
y'all ain't won a Lombardi this decade.
I'll let you talk.
Century.
I'll let you talk. It's my turn to talk. I'll let you talk. It's my turn to talk. When you get a Lombardi, then you talk to me. But for the time being, no. I'm talking. Do not mute me. I'll let him talk. Now it's my turn to talk.
In 1985. That's all. That's all I want to know. How old were you in 1985?
I am unmuted now. Now listen. When a Chicago
were you alive in 1985?
Possibly.
Yes or no?
Possibly. Now listen, I answered your question. You may not like the answer, but I answered it. Now listen, when a Chicago Bears fan come on your studio, know that you're dealing with NFL royalty. Because without my franchise, your franchise.
What? Wait a minute, royalty.
Wait, what?
Royalty.
What?
Without my franchise, your franchise wouldn't exist. If it wasn't for if you know your NFL history, maybe you should look it up. Because if it weren't for the Decatur Steelers and the Chicago Cardinals, this league wouldn't be what it is. Papa Bear Hallis made this to what it is right now. We had this. We are the two franchises that survived. So when I come in here, we got the most busting in Canton right now. We got the most wins out of any goddamn NFL team in a whole goddamn NFL. So when a Bears fans come in here, all of you need to bow your head and bend your knee and recognize what NFL royalty is. My franchise is royalty. Your franchise can't even win a Lombardi.
No game
your franchise can't even win a Lombardi.
Or the last decade. So y'all can miss up with that.
What makes you think you get any respect from a Bears fan coming from a trash ass?
Because y'all got a trash organization now.
A failed clown fan. Hold on. What makes you think that? Royalty. No. You ought to be thankful a Bears fan come up in here. You ought to be thankful.
This dude sipping that syrup.
The glory of the Chicago Bears. You ought to be thankful somebody of my caliber come up in your studio like this. You ought to be
because you say so.
You ought to be thanking me. Thank you
for what?
And thank you, Chicago Bear, for even acknowledging my crap franchise.
We thank you for exposing your foolishness.
So
we thank you for exposing
after Sunday, after we beat the brakes off of you, after Justin Fields runs for over 200 plus yards on you, you're going to say, like, damn, that Bears fan was right.
That man said,
maybe I should bow my damn head and recognize the royalty that is the Chicago
You better hope
Bears.
your quarterback can walk on water. We supposed to be kneeling to you. As far as I see, he ain't doing none of that. So you can miss me with all that.
I'm not. I strike at every word I'm saying. Striking at your inner heart because you know I'm right. Because you know I'm right. And you know there's nothing your trash team can do this Sunday to win this game.
If you weren't in your feelings, you would be over talking people. So I mean, I digress.
Nothing.
Whatever makes you feel good.
But here's the thing: if it's royalty, why hasn't it been more success after 1985 in such worlds?
There has been success. What are you talking about? We went
2018 when y'all lost in the divisional round and had the best defense.
You're talking about
went to a Super Bowl.
You're talking about this 1985.
We actually did go to a Super Bowl. I know we lost, but we went to a Super Bowl. We have had success. We've had more success.
What year? What year? And not 85. What year? In the 21st century, what year?
2012, 2018.
Y'all went to a Super Bowl. Did you win?
We did not win.
But
we didn't have a 28-3 lead either.
But same stats,
you guys actually had a legit quarterback in Matt Ryan. Hold on, you actually had a legit quarterback in Matt Ryan and lost that game. We haven't had a legit. You're gonna see what happened in the next 2 or 3 years now that we got a legit quarterback. But you guys had a legit quarterback.
Talking about royalty.
You guys had a legit quarterback and couldn't do anything with it but blow a 25-point lead. That's the failure of being.
First of all, for y'all to be royalty would mean that y'all would have had the top of the Patriots during their reign. If for y'all to be royalty, that means y'all would have had topple Brady when he was on the Patriots during their 20-year tenure.
We are royalty. We are royalty.
Y'all wasn't even a factor during it.
We are the ones that made this league, okay?
Boy.
We are royalty because we made this league. We are royalty because we have the most victories in the league. We are royalty because we have the most busts up in Canton.
This is the 21st century.
We have the most victories in the league as we speak. We have the most bust in Canton. We have the most Hall of Famers in Canton. What can you say about your team? What can
Y'all
you
were
say
made
about
40 years
what?
before 80%
I
of the
don't
league
want to
was
hear
made.
it, dude.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
we
you.
survived.
Thank
You might not even have a
Thank you.
franchise in 40 years.
Well,
That's
y'all
what I'm
did,
talking about. Our
first of all-
continuity, our longevity makes us royalty, bro. Don't you get it?
And y'all still losing.
So you acknowledge what we
And
do.
y'all still losing.
When
Y'all
a Bears
still,
fan come in
y'all
here,
are
you
3-7.
acknowledge what I do.
Y'all are 3-7 dynasty. You proud of that?
You mean 3-7 dynasty?
You a
What you talking
21st
about?
century 3-7 dynasty. You proud of that?
After Sunday, we'll
Are you
have
leading
4
your division?
victories.
Are you leading your division?
I'm about to say that 1985 Super Bowl ain't been helping y'all here recently, so
It's been helping us quite a
They
bit.
they
It's
ain't
been
won a
helping us
Super Bowl
quite
since
a
I was
bit.
in kindergarten.
Have y'all won
Cut
a
it out.
Super Bowl ever? Have you won a Super Bowl ever? You're on one team. All you big cat teams, the Bengals,
Man, you don't know a
the
damn
Falcons,
thing about
all
what-
y'all
what-
trash
who
ass,
was on that
all you
damn
Lombardi-less ass teams don't. You can't say.
This
Bro, I
dude
was
ain't, he on a team that ain't won a Super Bowl since I was in kindergarten talking about they royalty. You can't make this stuff up. That crack cereal he got is flavorful.
Bro. No.
All I wanted to know is one thing: was he alive in 1985?
Mike,
That's
he
all
said,
I want to know.
he said not sure. He said not sure. First of
He
all,
said they went to the play. He said they went to the Super Bowl in 2012.
where? Where?
2012.
Where? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. Where?
And he said 2018 too.
Hold on. You said 2012. You went to the Super Bowl. Did that come out of your mouth?
That came out of his mouth, bro. We can rewind that shit right there.
He said 2012 and 18 they went to the Super Bowl and lost it.
Yeah, 2012. I could have sworn we was in the NFC Championship. Just maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. In 2018.
He also said we got a
man.
legit quarterback when y'all was just begging for Justin Fields to get benched about 2 weeks ago. Before
The only
had
lineage
his
the
tirade.
Chicago Bears have the only lineage they have is good defenses. Okay, just keep that
Pretty
real.
much.
You ain't got no real lineage, man.
All right, man. Let's
So,
go ahead. Let's go ahead and wind this down, man, because I gotta go to work in the damn morning. Boy, y'all done gave me something to laugh at. We appreciate everybody coming in, man. Ghost of Judah, we appreciate him coming on too. He providing the entertainment for us all. So, like I said, y'all make sure y'all tune in to 6-Man Combo.
I feel like I don't drink a gallon of damn milk.
Hey, like they say,
bro.
you let them talk long enough, they kill themselves. So until next
pretty
time,
much.
we ain't here to play.
This team 3-7, man. This team, they 3-8 now. Hold up. They 3-8 now, ain't they? Ain't they 3-8? Oh my
They'll
god.
be 3 Sunday. He jinxed it. I bet you he jinxed it.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. That's what you get, a nice ice cold tall glass of stupid.
Hold on. I'm gonna give him an opportunity to come in and just say his last word. Just last word.
Thank you very much for these last words. Okay, thank you very much. This was quite entertaining. I'm glad I gave a little energy to the panel here. Now listen. Bottom line is, an ass whooping is coming on Sunday. Okay, to y'all. Okay, I don't care if we was 0-8. I don't care what we are. We will beat the Atlanta Falcons. Okay, and Justin Fields will go for over. He will break another record this week. You are the right team to do this against, man. I'm telling you, you're primed for it. And you know what's crazy? Your division is so weak that you, even after this loss comes Sunday, you'll still be in contention to win your division because it's that weak. But to get to that top of your division, you're going to have to take this L come Sunday, and that's it. Again, if I ever come on this show again, before I get in, bow your head and bend your knee to royalty of the NFL, that is the Chicago Bears. Thank you very much, guys. Hey, listen, thank you very much, guys, for letting me on. Vamos Osos, bear down Chicago Bears.
The Chicago Bears is last in their division, so you gotta heal the clock.
Excuse me.
Oh, the Lions ain't last anymore.
My sinuses is acting up. I smell bullshit. My sinus is acting up.
The Lions ain't last anymore.
Lost about 7 pounds laughing, bro.
Hey,
That man don't even remember 1985. But he'll talk about don't even know who the hell was on the team. I do shows with a Chicago Bear journalist. Okay, you guys go with Atlanta Sports Unlimited.
Yeah,
TJ Pollen. All right, TJ Pollen. He is a Bears writer. I do shows with him on Saturday. I fill in for those guys. So I know what the Chicago Bears is. This is the thing. I actually love the Chicago Bears organization because they pretty much are what the Atlanta Falcons kind of model their team as. Like we want it to be we kind of model our team after their success. What I mean by that is a linebacker, a solid defense, run game, and we play hard no defense, play tough football. That's the Chicago Bears. So we do model our team, but man, if your ass is 3-8 and you just lost to the damn Detroit, it's the damn Lions. This man couldn't when you needed him to make one completion in the fourth quarter, he couldn't even do that.
And this is the team right now that's supposed to drag us with a goose egg. After that loss we had, I don't see. Look, y'all better put a notice out for. Y'all better put a notice out for y'all quarterback because, like I said, if that O-line don't protect him, he gonna get drugged all game long. And somebody needs look. All I'm saying is, if they don't win, don't go into witness protection. Don't do it. Come on the show. Cause you was talking a bear turd size of crap.
They ain't just lose to the Lions. They blew a 24-10 lead to the Lions.
But they gonna whoop us. Okay. Okay. Okay.
You let the worst defense in the league. The worst defense in the league statistically hold you to 6 points. In the fourth quarter.
6.
The worst fourth quarter, one of the worst fourth quarter defenses in the league. Hold you to 6 points in the fourth quarter.
But look. Let's be realistic. We have played in our season 2 Super Bowl teams that played each other. We played a top 5 defensive team. Okay. We played another team that was a juggernaut. Okay. We also played our division rivals who, like I said, they came in, they didn't have nothing to lose, and they were really geeked about playing us after they lost. We made a lot of mistakes. We shot ourselves in the foot many times. But we didn't lose. We ain't never lost by no goose egg, and ain't nobody drug us like that, maybe outside of the Bengals. That's what that was like, a true ass whipping. The Bears? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Bridget. Oh, this is going in the archive. This is hilarious. This was one of the funniest. This is one of the funniest encounters I think we'd have had in a while.
That man
Robin
worse
Hood.
than that Eagles fan, Mike.
Bro, that was worse than Robin Hood. Robin Hood was trying to I don't know what the hell
he was trying to do.
This dude came in and named the tribe of Judah. I like that was un-Judah.
And he brought only himself, and his tribe watched him roast himself.
That he got to be trolling or something.
That's a troll, right?
Of course.
That was a troll job.
Team is 3-7. What are we talking about?
I know that man did not just say to bend down to royalty. A team that ain't won a playoff game since my dad was in elementary school.
First off, I can't take nobody seriously that don't know their own birthday. Like, did you miss it? Nobody told you were born. Did you?
He said maybe.
Did you did you call out on your birthday or something?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what that was. That was a guy that knew that his team sucked that bad. That was false bravado right there.
Right. It was absolutely.
That's all that was. That was false bravado because the main thing I heard was Justin Fields about to run this and run that. Didn't even talk about him passing the goddamn ball, and this is the problem.
Yeah, talk about Chase Claypool and do a damn thing.
I forgot Chase Claypool's a Bear, but this is what we're talking. This is what we talk about as far as, and this is kind of, and I want everybody to pay attention to what we just saw here. This was going to be the exact mindset of a lot of Falcons fans if Justin Fields was a quarterback here in Atlanta.
Yep.
You see how he posterized him running the football instead of being the complete package.
Mike, what did you call that? Didn't we say that about another quarterback? And you broke it down so eloquently, you and K Styles, about a certain quarterback in Tennessee when you don't have proper progressions and you don't have proper mechanics and stuff, and you haven't learned how to be a quarterback. That's all you do is take off and run. Sound kind of familiar.
That sounds like a lot of goddamn quarterbacks out here.
Hey, Kevin, when he called him legit, he said we got a legit quarterback on our hands. We ain't through we ain't through for over 250 yards all season, but we got a legit quarterback on our hands. He ran for 150 yards twice in the past 2 weeks. Even though we lost, we still got a legit quarterback on our hands.
They on a 3-game losing streak. He's the offensive player of the week, and they still lost. So what
offensive player of the week for running fast?
Yep.
Good God Almighty.
Go ahead, Kingston.
No, but like I said, what it's saying is this is what we talk about as far as when the aspect of exciting you with the running game out of the quarterback is more important than him actually passing the ball.
Right.
I seen somebody say, yeah, he has 5 touchdowns in the last 2 games. They on a 3-game losing streak, and in those 2 games, he passed for 123 and 167. Now, here's my question. Let's say Justin, okay, so isn't that eerily similar to Mariota outside of the 150 plus rushing yard numbers?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Oh well.
But if Justin Fields was in Atlanta, this is gonna be my question. This is gonna be my question for everybody here. If Justin Fields was a Falcon and he had the season like Mariota, would y'all shit on him or would y'all protect him?
Oh, they let him have it even more because that's the dude they wanted. See, you got to think when you get what you want and it don't work out, you more harsh on that than something that you didn't want. Trust me, they ain't gonna have no love for him. Question though, ain't Dave Ragone from the Bears?
Chicago, yep.
Yeah. So you don't think he's gonna know those schemes and stuff, and you don't think that Dean P's gonna get they're gonna talk amongst themselves about how to neutralize that? Didn't Justin Fields get his behind drug the beginning of this season to the point where he was crying?
Yeah, this is
right. So you notice he had no answer for the O-line. See, this the thing we keep trying to tell y'all.
He didn't answer anything.
No goddamn answer. We just heard.
Right.
We just heard a lot of benign neglect and fake bravado. That's all we heard. Yeah. That's all I heard.
Because what if? Let's just say, what if this is the game where our defense kind of gets their edge back? They got rest. They got time to let this loss fester. What if they get that edge back and they decide to send Troy Anderson? What if they decide to send Ebiketie? So you got to understand, that O-line don't hold up, that run, and they get at him, he's going to get hit. This is what y'all got to understand. It's more aspects than just one person. And that O-line has been suspect from day one. You don't think teams see that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think teams see that? I'm just saying, y'all gotta look at these small intricate details, because y'all thinking that just because he got legs, that's gonna be his saving grace.
It's easier to stop a quarterback when he's just running. We had the personnel to even do that.
Yeah. And we got some of their coaches, we got some of their personnel that know their tendencies.
Mm-hmm. Cause the last two games, Fields has ran over 150 yards. They'd have lost both of those games. So he can run for 200 for all I care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, if you
But
don't
that
win,
don't guarantee a goddamn win.
The real question is, can they stop our run game? That's the bigger question.
their defense is terrible.
Defense.
Their defense is terrible.
And
Other than
that's
Jalen Johnson, they don't really have any key pieces on that defense. Eddie Jackson is inconsistent. That D line is terrible against the run, and his pass rush is like us. It's on and off.
so.
I ain't got nothing to say about their linebackers. They're worse than Michael. They're worse than Michael Walker. I'll tell you that. I ain't got nothing to say about their linebackers.
So my question is this: if their defense ain't worth ish, how you gonna stop us from scoring? Because if we maximize the time of possession on the field, game over. Because if you already burn out a bad defense, we already see what happens when you burn out a bad defense. The game goes haywire. And all you doing is giving our defense time to rest up.
He talking about second half. Y'all not built for a full game. Like shit, hell, the way the Bears looking like they ain't built for a full season. What the hell are we talking about? But let's go ahead and wind this thing down. And like I said, he sent the $2 super chat. He talking about used it to buy out your quarterbacks. This should do it.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate $2, man.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Thank you. That's gonna buy for Justin Fields to actually throw the football over 200 yards. Thank you. So until next time, people, man, we ain't here to play. We're here to stay.
Oh yeah.
You ain't gotta go home.
Gotta get the hell up out of
I didn't even play the music, bro. This shit had me laughing so hard. Deuces, y'all.
Deuces, man.